is everybody? What's going on?
The accuracy in what you just said is always like the most uncomfortable moment, isn't it? It's like, what do you do?
No clue. I have no clue what I'm doing when I first get
No
here.
clue. All of
Like,
a sudden, you like question every life decision ever. You're like, what
yeah,
am I doing? Who am I?
like I'm glad that you showed up like on time because there have been moments where I've been sitting here,
For a
like,
couple minutes.
so I feel like almost when I have to wait around. Well, like, how do you prepare for that? But Sofia Carson, thank you for coming through.
Of course.
How are you? How are things, in 2020 for you? Is as crazy as it is for everyone.
2020 is a crazy year for all of us. Yeah, I mean, there's not much to say about 2020. Vote is what we're going
Yeah,
to say about 2020. Vote. But apart from, the pandemic and quarantine and everything that's going on, I have been very lucky that I do get to work and I love what I do so much. And I do get to share moments like this and share music with the world. And, it's a really special thing to be able to do that. And I consider myself very, very lucky and very grateful for that opportunity.
of course, of course.
Yeah.
I love how humble you are.
Thank you.
During all of this. Now you're talking about sharing new music with the world. Talk to us about "Guess I'm a Liar." That's just released. I love it.
Thank you.
Course, yeah. Tell us how it came together. What you were feeling, putting it or being in the studio when you were
Yeah.
building. What was that like?
I feel so excited, genuinely, that this song is out. Over the last couple of years, I've been lucky to release and to collaborate with some really amazing artists, but this is, my solo music. It's this new era of music. And this song in particular is a special one. For me, it's always comes down to the message and the story that I get to tell in my music. And this story in particular just really spoke to me. It's a story of survival. It's like an anthem of heartbreak survival,
Yeah,
where in those moments, right, when we've just gotten our hearts shattered and we're so certain that we genuinely can't live without them. And then you realize that you're alive and you can love yourself better than they did. So guess I was a liar. And that's what this song is about. And it's badass. And I hope it makes you feel that when you listen to it, because that's what I feel when I listen to it. And I'm just so happy that my fans and people who are listening to it are reacting to it in the same way that I did. And it's just so special. And I can't wait, to visually show them the world that we created on Friday when we see the music video. And I gave them a little bit of a tease today on TikTok. I used TikTok today, which is a major for me. My fans know I literally am. I'm just new to this.
no,
So
I
I
hear you.
posted on TikTok today. Which is super exciting, and a little clip, a sneak peek of the video. And yeah, it's just really exciting.
That's awesome. I love that. It's got a message. It's very empowering, which is huge for this year. But also, you can dance to this. This is something you
Oh
can
yeah,
do, which is great.
yeah, exactly. Which is what I want. I heard someone once say that, and it's exactly how I feel about music. I want to release music that makes people want to dance and cry at the same time, because
Yeah,
that's music that I love listening to. Like when you're working out and it's like an emotional workout and you're also feeling really pumped up at the same time. That's the
exactly.
kind of stuff that moves me. And so I love that you said that about this song. Yeah, you can definitely dance to this. And we'll do a little bit of dancing in the video too.
Yeah, it definitely invokes emotion.
Yeah.
Spooky season, and I know you've got an upcoming movie, romance thriller, I believe,
Yes.
Songbird. Can you tell us a little bit about what it was like to, make something, just from your perspective, that's a little scary, a little dark.
It's surreal to be a part of the first movie that was ever shot during a pandemic in history, and
Wow.
that it was a Michael Bay movie. I'm still like, when I saw him hold the camera, I was like, I don't know what's going on right now, but it's happening. Songbird is a beautiful story that I think is going to particularly touch us now more than ever because it's exactly about what we're living. It's about the pandemic based
Yeah.
a couple years in the future. But the scary thing is that all the things that the writers and our incredible director Adam Mason wrote about are things that happened. You know, these are all things that they thought were going to happen in the distant future, and you know, it all happened. So it's kind of surreal. And my character is Sarah, and it is a romance thriller because our director said that this is Romeo and Juliet based in a pandemic, and it's a story about love and hope and the power and love and hope and how that's how we survive. And I think that's how we literally have survived all of this together. It's love and it's hope, and I can't wait to share this movie with the world. I got to work alongside Demi Moore and Bradley Whitford and icons, and I'm so honored and I'm so excited.
Now, because it's you know, a love story set in the pandemic, were there ever times when it hit a little too close to home for you? Like this is, you know, kind of
Oh
rattling a little.
yeah, it me and K, you know, most of my our scenes are me and KJ together, and yeah, it was really rattling. It was really rattling because we were shooting during the pandemic, you know,
Right.
so everything that was happening was really real. It was really real, which was such a rewarding experience and so beautiful to experience that as an actor and to be able to tell that story right now. But yeah, there's one scene in particular which I think when you guys watch it you'll know the scene that I'm referring to that really gets you when talking about, you know, how we've all been separated from our loved ones and how that's such a painful thing, and we really capture that in this movie in a really beautiful way.
Nice, nice. Is there a release date on it? Do you know when it'll be? I know it's next year, but
I
gosh.
don't know. I don't know. You will know soon.
Okay, okay. Wait on it. We'll wait on it.
Yes.
Now, you know, since we're talking about the pandemic, during the VMAs this year, you got to award her with what was it? Song for Good.
Song for
Uh,
good. Yeah.
Now, how important to you was not only giving that to her, but you used part of that speech to talk about unmuting your voice. Now, not just, you know, famous people, but young people all across the board. Why is that so important right now?
It is the most important thing that I could do that we could ever do. First of all, I adore her and I've been a fan of hers for forever. I was lucky to meet her once and tell her in person. Um, but, you know, using as artists our voices for good, I believe is our duty. And I truly respect artists who really take that seriously, like her. And like you said, it's not just about unmuting your voice when you have a platform like I'm lucky enough to have. And my voice isn't more important because I have the platform. It's just I'm lucky enough to have that. But each and every single voice in the world is what will make a difference. And I feel so proud and so inspired to be a part of this generation. Like when you read those stats, right, where it's like this year 28 million people have voted compared to 4 years ago maybe it was a couple million, and that's
Right.
the generation that's making that difference. And I think we've really wrapped our heads around the fact that it's up to us and no one else. Like it's up to us to define the future of our country, and that's a huge momentous thing that we can do by doing something as simple as voting. And it's such a powerful thing. Like when my ballot came in, I think voting has kind of taken on a whole new meaning for all of us.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
right, like when I received my ballot, I was like, I cannot wait to drop off my ballot. Like I genuinely cannot. And I feel that excitement, which is really cool, which is really, really cool. But yes, vote, guys. We have 2 weeks, and I'm
Yeah.
so inspired by you, and I'm so grateful to all of you who are using your voices.
Couldn't have said it better myself. That was
Thank you.
thank you for putting it out there. For those who are watching who don't understand it, this is very important. You know, don't take it from me, take it from Sophia. She just laid it out for you perfectly. Now, finally, next week you've got a virtual show.
Yes.
Now, could you give everybody who hasn't already signed up information about that? Whether, you know, they have to go somewhere to get tickets, what the process is, and when they can see you.
Absolutely. So next Thursday, October 29th at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, I am putting on something called Sofia Carson Live, which is a virtual experience dedicated to you guys, to my fans. We're all be singing a couple of our favorite songs that I've released, and then of course performing Guess I'm a Liar. But it's, you know, dedicated to you, as a thanks to you for all your support throughout the years, and to celebrate you, to celebrate each other, and to just escape for a night, you know, escape in music and be together through music, even if we can't be together physically. But I posted about it yesterday, and I'll be continuing to post about it as we get closer. You guys can go to sofiacarson.com, and it'll lead you to the website where you can just download your free tickets, because tickets are free. And I know that we're also, I think, are we doing anything with meet and greets possibly?
Yes, we've got some virtual meet and greets going down on 103.5 Kiss FM later this week, so people can listen to my show and call in. I'll have those meet and greets for you virtually, which
Awesome.
will be another added element to an already great experience.
Thank you.
Of
I'm
course.
excited.
For coming through. I can't wait to check out the show next week. Again, thank you for saying all your words and being an advocate on how important it is to vote. And Sofia Carson, best of luck to you.
Thank
You know,
you.
the rest of the year, 2020 and onward.
Thank you so much. You too. Sending my love.
Have a good one.
Bye, guys.